there, I'm Lisa Leek with 100 Days of Real Food, and today I'm going to show you a little tour of my kitchen. So come on around and I'll show you how we have everything organized. Right over here we have our first of 3 big drawers. We decided that a lot of big drawers would be easier than having a bunch of different cabinets, and this drawer just has a little bit of everything, basically all of my kitchen tools. As you can see, I really like measuring cups and spoons. I use those all the time. In the next big drawer, we have all of our skillets and also this wonderful set of nesting bowls, all different sizes. I got that when we got married 14 years ago, and it's held up really well and I use it all the time. And I also have these big glass measuring cups and a few other tools that wouldn't fit in the drawer just above. And then in the bottom drawer we have all of our pots as well as our colanders and another set of nesting bowls because I do really like those and use those a lot. And right next door we have this cabinet that has all of our cutting boards, and we have this handy little rack that keeps everything from falling on top of each other. And I highly recommend using one of those if you want to keep your cutting boards really organized. And just above we have all of our cooking tools and utensils that we use when we're cooking on the stove just behind us. And right over here underneath the stove, we have this little cabinet that has all of our lids for our pots and pans organized. This was actually an old file folder organizer that we no longer needed in the office, and my husband had the smart idea to use it in here because this was just a big mess. And then I also have some bigger pots that I don't use as often, and a wok, and our panini grill down here. And then right over here on this side of the island we have another set of big drawers. Again, I love drawers, and I have this one that has some of the kids stuff, like some of the school lunch items, and also some popsicle molds and straws and little pouches and things. And just below, I actually, this is one of my favorite parts of the kitchen. Ever since they were little, even 1 or 2 years old, I've always had their items down here. We've since upgraded to glass, but they loved the independence of being able to get their own cup and their own plate, and they could even go fill up with some water at the fridge, and it was really helpful to have them self-sufficient at that age, somewhat. And then right over here I have 2 more drawers with our Tupperware, and I do organize Tupperware a little differently because I have all the bottom pieces in one drawer together, and then just above I have all the lids. And since I know what matches what, this is the easiest way for me to keep this organized. And then right over here I have a little end cabinet that has just some of our more decorative little bowls and then other little dishes that I sometimes use in prep cooking as well. And next I want to show you what I call our back pantry in the back of the kitchen, so follow me over there. So this is a part of my kitchen that I could not live without. This is what I call the back pantry. And my husband actually built this closet. I love how deep the shelves are. This is where I have a lot of my bigger appliances like my blender, my food processor, my slow cooker that I could not live without, my wheat grinder, and I also have all of my baking pans, again organized with these racks. I can't tell you enough how much I love these things. And I have some baking dishes down there, and I also have a lot of items that I use for entertaining. As you can see, I have a slight obsession with chargers, and I also have some other items for decorating a table. And then up here for entertaining, I have all of my platters and things that I've collected over time. As you can see, when it comes to organizing my kitchen, I'm very big on putting like things together. I think that is the key to being able to find what you're looking for. So I hope that you enjoyed looking around my kitchen today, and check out my blog at 100daysofrealfood.com and click on the shop page at the top if you want to see direct links to a lot of the kitchen tools and things that I shared with you today. So thanks for joining me.